So this is the smooth wave technique. I have prepped this mannequin with heat protectant as well as a light mousse that will give her a little bit of a hold. The hair is being wrapped around the iron. It's spread out, it's not all bunched up. And I'm holding the iron as vertically as possible, which is going to create a little bit more of an elongated effect. You can see that I start at the top and twist the iron a couple times as I move down the hair. The twisting is going to give a waved effect versus a really round bouncy curl. So if you want a rounder, bouncier effect, you could twist it less. We always start at the top of the section. The bottoms are going to be a little bit more compromised, and we never want to compromise people's hair. We're also looking for volume. The gravity actually pulls it out, and so the top is where we want to really focus on. This front section is the fringe, and I'm actually going to over direct it to just in front of her eye, and that's going to create a little bit more of a dramatic sweeping effect away from her face. And I'm molding the hair a little bit because it's warm. When the hair is warm, it takes shape, and then we allow it to cool, and that will help hold it. Before I put the iron on each strand, I sort of run my hands through it just to ensure that it's smooth and there's no knots. You never want to put a hot tool on hair that hasn't been perfectly detangled. I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So I basically took 3 horizontal sections and then divided them into approximately like 1 inch size sections to curl. If I curl too thick of sections, it's not going to, the heat won't penetrate and it won't hold. If they're too thin, it's actually going to damage the hair a little bit. Curling away from the face, all in the same direction, is what's going to create that smooth wave and really open up the face. This is a really beautiful style to show off color work. And this is the part where we over direct it. And then we're going to move around to the back. You can go a little bigger on the bottom section just to save time. It's also nice when the hair is not too curly all the way up to the scalp. This preserves the length. And one side is going one way, and the other side is going the other. And they'll meet together in the middle. If you can, maybe bricklay the middle section so they don't meet exactly. You could do the back in 3 horizontal sections. I'm going to take 4 because I find that I like to have a little bit more texture near the root in the back. And it's an area where the hair tends to drop out. Okay, so now we're going to run our fingers through, and I can see that there is an issue. What we really want to do is always check for balance. And I can see that one side is not at the same level as the other, so we'll just go back and adjust that. And that's really important in the salon too. And when I rake my fingers through it, it gives like a really nice textured finish. Just show you the back. And then we can also go and take a comb or a brush. A wide tooth comb works really well. And we're going to smooth those waves out. And it will really show you the smoothing effect, the smooth wave effect. Again, it's a beautiful canvas for highlighting and colors. If you like, you can go in and smooth out the ends of the hair. It makes the hair look longer, it polishes them a little bit, and it's a popular style. I like to pinch the front and spray a little bit of hairspray. You really don't want to get it in their eye. Same thing on the other side. When you're working with clients and you're using hairspray, just make sure that you're not overusing it so that their style lasts them a few days. And that last technique, I sprayed my comb and just went over the little frizzy areas in the crown.